Police?
Listen, he's gonna kill me.
Take action and end this.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to talk about the top 5 best web series of 2024, that you can start watching right away. I'll give you a quick synopsis of each and tell you where you can watch them online, so you can check them out for yourself. Now without further ado, let's jump into the list starting with number 5.
There's a new case. A missing scientist.
We all do bad things sometimes.
Number 5. Criminal Record. Criminal Record is a British crime thriller television series created by Paul Ruttman, and starring Peter Capaldi and Cush Jumbo. It consists of 8 episodes, and premiered on Apple TV Plus on the 10th of January 2024. Okay, get this, it's a late night in London and Detective Chief Inspector Daniel Hegarty is moonlighting as a chauffeur, driving through the dark streets. Meanwhile, a frightened young woman is making an urgent call from a phone booth, telling the operator that her boyfriend has been trying to kill her and that he also murdered an ex-girlfriend years ago. Cut to the next morning when Detective Sergeant June Lenker is asked to review the disturbing 911 call tape. She starts digging into it and discovers that someone named Errol Mathis is currently serving 24 years for the unsolved murder the woman mentioned. This leads June straight to Hegarty's office since he was the lead on Errol's case over a decade ago. What follows is a thrilling battle between these two brilliant detectives as June questions the integrity of Hegarty's investigation and conviction. But Hegarty, being a big shot in the East London police force, does whatever he can to undermine and shut June down. As a black woman in a predominantly white profession, Hegarty uses his influence to isolate her from her colleagues. So now we've got the makings of a gripping crime drama that also shines a light on important issues, like racism in UK law enforcement and the imperfections that can result in wrongful convictions. Strap in because this cat and mouse game between Hegarty and June is sure to have you on the edge of your seat.
Are you gonna stop me?
Yeah.
Number 4. Monsieur Spade. Monsieur Spade is a neo-noir television series created by Scott Frank and Tom Fontana, and starring Clive Owen as Dashiell Hammett's fictional private detective Sam Spade. Check this out, it's the year 1963 and legendary Private Eye Sam Spade is enjoying his retirement in a little town called Beausoleil in the south of France. What a change of pace for him after all those years solving crimes in San Francisco, right? But suddenly, his peaceful relaxation is interrupted in the worst way. 6 beloved nuns at the local convent were brutally murdered. The whole town is shocked and devastated. As Spade starts looking into it to help with the investigation, some strange clues and secrets start coming to light. It seems these murders might be connected to a mysterious child that people say has some kind of special powers. But that's not even the biggest twist. Word on the street is that Spade's arch-nemesis from his detective days may be back in town too. I know what you're thinking, how can a retired old gumshoe like Spade possibly handle this gruesome case and a rematch with his worst enemy all at the same time? Well, you'll just have to tune in to find out. From the sound of it, peaceful retirement is definitely over for our man Spade. This is sure to be one wild whodunit mystery.
In my case, the two jobs are one and the same. This has spoiled my tranquility.
Number 3. The Brother's Son. The Brother's Son is an American action comedy drama television series created by Brad Falchuk and Byron Wu for Netflix, and it premiered on January 4, 2024. Starring Michelle Yeoh, Justin Chien, Sam Song Lee, and Heidi Kwan. Alright, so we've got these two brothers, Bruce and Charles' son. Bruce lives a normal life in LA, but he's totally in the dark about some major family secrets. That all changes when his brother Charles suddenly shows up from Taiwan. It turns out, back in Taiwan their family is actually running one of the biggest crime syndicates. Charles was raised to be a hardcore gangster by their boss father. Oh, and it gets crazier, there was an attempt on their dad's life. So now Charles has to flee to LA to keep the whole family safe. But get this, their mom actually took Bruce to California years ago trying to escape that criminal lifestyle. So now Bruce is finding out the truth about where he really comes from, and he has to adjust to the fact that his brother is a dangerous gangster. As if that's not enough, those enemies from Taiwan might be tracking Charles down in LA too. It's a crazy twist on the typical family drama. I'm totally hooked to see how Bruce handles all these shocking revelations about his roots in the criminal underground. Number 2. Boy Swallows Universe. Boy Swallows Universe is an Australian coming-of-age television limited series for Netflix, based on the semi-autobiographical novel of the same name. So we've got this kid Eli growing up in Australia in the 80s. But man, his family's situation is super messed up. His dad is like Mia, his brother doesn't talk at all, and his mom is getting clean from a drug problem. Oh, and get this, his stepmom is actually dealing heroin. On top of that, his babysitter is some infamous criminal guy. So Eli is trying to navigate life surrounded by all this chaos. He's just a kid trying to become a man when you think about it. But it seems like the universe is constantly throwing challenges his way to test him. It's like a coming-of-age story on steroids. The show explores all the crazy highs and deep lows of growing up. With such an intense yet realistic portrayal of family dysfunction, it promises to be both heartwarming and heartbreaking. I'm really intrigued to see how Eli manages to find his path amid all the crazy people in his life. It sounds like a wild but meaningful ride.
Get him out of here.
I'm sorry,
The conflict between these gangs is coming to a head.
And number 1. True Detective, Night Country. The 4th season of True Detective, an American anthology crime drama television series, created by Nick Pizzolatto, premiered on January 2024 on HBO. The season stars Jodie Foster and Callie Reese. It's been 4 years since True Detective wrapped its alternately spellbinding and frustrating 3rd season, which was a lot more successful than its impossibly convoluted 2nd season. And if anything can recapture the magic of Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson's original double-hander, though, maybe it will be True Detective Season 4, which boasts a new showrunner, a new setting, and an exciting new cast headlined by Jodie Foster. Alright, listen up, this new season of True Detective is taking us way up north to Alaska, and it's starting off with a real mystery. 8 dudes who work at this remote Arctic research station all mysteriously vanish without a trace. Like one day they're there and the next, poof, gone. Can you imagine working at a place that isolated and then all your coworkers disappear? So creepy. Enter detectives Liz Danvers and Evangeline Navarro. They've been called in to investigate and try to find these guys. But to solve a case this icy cold, they're gonna have to face some personal demons lurking below the surface too. The backdrop of the frigid Alaskan tundra just amps up the eerie chills. And I have a feeling there are plenty more dark secrets buried under the ice just waiting to be uncovered. With the formidable True Detective storytelling and these 2 lead detectives having ghosts in their closet, this one is sure to keep me on the edge of my seat, and definitely adding it to my watch list.
The night country. It takes us one by one.
Well, that wraps up our list of the top 5 best web series from 2024 that you can watch now. I hope you found some new shows to dive into and enjoy. Be sure to binge them and let me know which ones became your favorites. As always, thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. If you're not already subscribed, Please click that button so you don't miss out on any future videos. And don't forget to click the notification bell too. Also, leave a like on this video if you enjoyed my picks for the year's top web shows. I love hearing your recommendations, comments and feedback. Thanks again, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Do you know the difference between order and chaos?
Get down.